Hey guys, this is Tara with Teaching on Lemon Lane, and I'm going to give you a quick video walkthrough of how to create your digital brown bag biography. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to come up with 3 different items that describe us. Maybe it is a memory, it could be a picture of our family or our pet. The great thing about a digital version of this is that you can fit just about anything into that bag. So think about things that would help your classmates and your teacher get to know you, some fun things to share, and the different objects or items that you could use to kind of symbolize that or represent that. One that I've done, I did a favorite flower and I did a baseball. So I'm going to show you how I created that in the example. So right away, there's 2 different options for inserting an image into your slide. One version is to simply come up here, image. We're going to search the web, and let's go ahead and look for a baseball. This looks like a great one. I double click on it and it inserts it in. Now you'll notice it's too big, so I'm going to use this blue corner and I'm going to hold down Command to keep the ratio correct, and I'm going to scale it down. One issue that I come up with automatically is that there's a lot of white space. To crop out that white space, you're going to double click, and then we come up here. Oh, actually, we're going to single click on the image, come up here to the crop, and we're going to use the drop down that's going to give us some different shapes that we can kind of mask over it. I click on the circle, and then I use the blue corners to make it just a little bit bigger, which removes that white space. I click off of it, and now I have a better looking baseball that I can put in the bag. You'll notice at this moment, though, the baseball is not in the bag, so I need to arrange the layers. In order to arrange the layers, you single click on the image, click Arrange, Order, then send to back. And this is going to give us the appearance of the baseball actually being in the bag. So that's one way that you can do that. Another way that we could do that is by using these picture placeholders down here. You'll notice I already have 6 different shapes that you can pick from. Let's go ahead and do the baseball again. I click on the circle, picture placeholder. I come up here to replace image. If I had a picture of a baseball saved to my computer that I wanted to use, or let's say you're doing a picture of your family or a pet, this is where you would upload that from your computer. You would find the file and insert it in. But we're going to do the baseball again. So I search the web, I type in what I'm looking for, I search, I find the one I want, I double click, and it automatically inserts it in. So I can move it up here. You'll notice there is again a little bit of white space. If you'd like to get rid of that, we simply double click, and then we use the blue corners to scale the size of the baseball into the masked shape, again allowing me to insert it automatically. With these picture placeholders, you will most likely not need to arrange the layers, but you should just be able to put it directly into it. So that's how you're going to go ahead and create those different items. Once you've created your bag, you're going to need to tell us about them and why you picked them. So let's go ahead and review that. With this specific template, we're actually able to cover up our clues. That way our classmates and our peers can guess who they think that this bag is about. So to do this, the first thing that we have is item 1, and I come over here and I type what it is. And then we'll simply come down, and I'm going to change the text so it's a little bit easier to read. And then I would type here and I would explain what I chose and the significance behind it. Once I'm done typing out my clue, I'm going to single click on this cover and I'm going to slide it over and I'm going to cover it up. And I would repeat those steps for every item that I've created. So I single click on the shape, and I click and I drag, and then when I have it covering my clue, I release it. And lastly, I would put my name here. So I would type it in, and I don't want to give everything away, so I single click on this Who Am I shape. I drag it over to where it's covering everything, and you'll notice we've got an error there. It's sent to the back, so I need this to be brought to the front. And now our clues are covered. So let's say that you're going through and we're looking at all of our classmates' stuff. So we would have this bag. And if you want to guess, one way that we can do this is we would pull out the different items. So let's say there was a lemon, there was a ball, and then one of my favorite flowers. And you automatically think this is your teacher. So a way that we can guess this, if you have this button option, if this is the template that you're doing, is you can actually click on the button. And then we come up here to Insert, scroll down and click Comment. And this allows me to guess who I think it is before sliding over the clues and revealing who it is. The last thing that you're going to need steps to kind of walk through and understand is this reflection piece that your teacher might assign to you. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to insert an item of the images that we've selected. So let's go ahead and just stick with the baseball. I could simply just copy and paste that same baseball and then just scale it down so it fits within this Polaroid. Or again, I can click replace image, search the web, there's the baseball. Maybe I want to go with a different picture this time. I could go through and search, and we'll go ahead and click on this one. I double click, it automatically inserts it in. And now as I think back, I'm going to decide, after I've seen all my peers' objects that they put in their bag, I'm going to decide if I thought that was a good representation of myself or if I actually would have rather have done something else. Let's say that maybe I wish I would have done something else. So I'm going to give this one a 3, and then I'm going to type here and I'm going to tell why I wish that I would have done something else and what that would have been. In order to type here, a tip that I have for you is to simply click 3 times on the text. 1, 2, 3. This selects everything and allows you to start typing. Again, you would go through, replace the image, search the web. I'm going to look for a lemon. I like this one. I double click. It automatically inserts it into the picture placeholder. And now with this one, I'm going to rate how well I thought this object actually did represent me. And then I'm going to type here and explain why. Lastly, you're going to follow those same steps as you answer these prompts here. Make sure you double click and type your name up here. And you're going to use, again, those green highlight squares. You single click, you drag, and you drop, and then you defend your answer down here. I hope this helps. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.